Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Brandon J podcast. It's your boy Brandon J, and I'm back in it again. This the Godding podcast. Today we gonna talk about why us men hate going to the doctor and taking care of ourselves, and we'll work out for like a week, like 1 week or maybe 2 weeks, and then after we work out, we not consistent with it anymore. We gotta come up with a way as men to make better routines for ourselves so we can be around, enjoy the fruits of our labor, because most of us work like a dog, like a Hebrew. So except for I guess the ones who got it good. But hey, no smoke off their back. But it is what it is. But what we gonna be talking about today is how to become a better person overall. You know what I mean? And what my topics are is men's health, working on being more transparent, marriage, and honey to-do list. So we gonna dive right into those. For me, for example, I don't know, some of y'all may know, may not know. I've been married for like 10 years. I ain't gonna put a timeline on it, let y'all know how old I am or about how long I've been married. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been a long time. You feel me? So with that being said, you know, I'm gonna talk about some of the things that's helped me be a better husband, a better person. And a lot of it was getting over insecurities and trust. I don't know, man. I know for me, trusting was a big issue, was a big thing. For me, like, shit, I wouldn't trust a motherfucker as far as I can throw him, you feel me? But with that being said, shit, I guess that's part of the transparency that's part of the transparency part too. When you become transparent, there's less barriers and less things that are in your mind that feed your insecurity. That's something we all deal with as men, You gotta put mental health first. Like I'm gonna refer to my boy Charlemagne the God. Mental health is important, especially for us black men, By the way, black men don't cheat. Facts. So, hey, look, check this out, man. I don't know, but getting my podcast on. I'm kind of enjoying it, man. This first go round. Trying to make it do what it do, get it crack-a-lacking. Now let's talk about overall being healthier as men. Ain't nothing wrong with having a couple drinks. I mean, I guess whatever extracurricular activities that you indulge in, otherwise known as, well, if I had a certain test at my job would be at jeopardy. But you still continue to do those things outside of the workplace to, I guess, make yourself feel good or just to chill. But you jeopardizing a lot. That's part of your mental health. If you ain't got that together, you can't be the best you. I'm not knocking nobody for doing nothing they do, because that's your business. But my 2 cents, my fact, not my fact, but how I feel or what I see, we could do better as men. Stop doing all the extra ish, that can put us in the rut. Now, ain't nothing wrong with living life, having fun, within reason. But everybody got to remember, man, it's consequences to everything. Every action has a reaction. So as long as you keep that in mind and you can move real smooth, real player-like, you'll be all right. But, when you fuck up, don't be crying hoo-hoo and ha-ha, because that, it's probably about to go down. And at that point, you know what the manager gonna say? Or your supervisor or whoever? They gonna be like, got him. caught him slipping. You gonna hear this sound. Take your ass home, boy. But anyway, let's go on to the next one. Enough of that topic. Let's talk about working on being more transparent. The biggest key to being more transparent, and this is a fact. It's a Brandon J fact. That's all that matters. It's a Brandon J fact, dog. It's a fact. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Right. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, look. Being honest with yourself. Like, don't tell yourself this. Like, you sitting there telling yourself this to make that okay. That's the first step to becoming transparent. Because when you become transparent, it ain't nothing that you can't deal with. It ain't nothing that you can't handle. And what I mean by that is you can handle it on a day-to-day basis. You can go through it. You can deal with it. You can do your thing. You can maneuver and, dip in and out and move how you see fit. And you think that it's not affecting your life or affecting your choices or affecting the way you raise your children or affecting, certain relationships. But in reality, it is, because you ever heard of hindsight 2020? Right. So when you get hindsight 2020 or you see something in hindsight 2020, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, if I was like that, everything would have been all cool, or, I could have handled that situation better. For example, if you having a bad day, but if you in your transparency, if you in your growth stage, if you not super tied to emotion of the day-to-day BS, which it's hard not to be tied to that emotion when you're not transparent, not when you're not going through growth. But when you go through growth and you reach a stage of transparency, I swear, straight from Brandon J's mouth, life will change as you know it, brother. I'm trying to tell you from experience. You having a bad day, for whatever reason, you go home, the stupidest shit will piss you off. Your kids came down the steps and they got on the wrong color shorts. I mean, I know that sounds like far-fetched, but just really think about some of the times why you getting mad and why you mad. Half of the time you don't know why you mad. You just mad and upset because you had a bad day and you agitated, you irritated, everything pissing you off for no fucking apparent reason. But when you can get to that transparency stage, man, I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? It's better because, all right, just know it's better. Let's talk about some of the steps on how I think one should reach transparency stage. The transparency stage. So check this out. I think that a little of it is honesty with yourself. Not honesty with anybody outside of your body. Honesty with yourself. When you honest with yourself, bro, you unleashing power. And when people say power is knowledge, that's a fact. Because when you're truthful with yourself, you unleashing a power that you didn't even know you had. And majority of that power is just being, just like the ability to have more control, simply. Not overthinking it, not overemphasizing it, not overanalyzing it, not being, the guy that lay back in the cut and don't do much, or the guy that's always up in the front of the crowd or the front of the forefront talking about some you don't want to be that guy, because when you that guy, it makes for it's just all bad.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely no. So don't be that guy. So just do better, guys. It'll help you. And a lot of things people gotta a lot of things people gotta deal with in their life, man. Like what a big part of what helped me, the biggest transformation in my life was dealing with my issues. I had daddy issues, and my daddy issues stemmed into a whole heap of other shit that I didn't even realize it was stemming into. You know, now everybody, some people born with, got their father in their life, and some people don't. You got your father in your life, more power to you. But just because you got your father in your life don't mean your life's going to be better. But at the same time, as a man, you want to know where you come from, who you act like. You just, regardless of if that relationship is going to be good or that relationship is going to be bad, it's a curiosity of being a man. Like, damn, who is my father? For me, that was a big step. You know what I mean? So once I worked through that and I kept it all the way 100, man, it made me more transparent, which made me better in my marriage. And when I became better in my marriage, man, I mean, that thing sweet as wine, player. I'm trying to tell you what God love. But, that's neither nor here or there. That's, kind of my personal life. But, hey, when it's good, man, it's good. And what helps keep it good and make it good is you just being a better person. Like, you don't have to, like, physically say, hey, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a better person. Actions speak louder than words. People can tell when you're trying to do better when they see you doing things that you don't do to improve yourself. And when you do those things, it's empowering. It empowers you. You know what I mean? And, but more power to y'all, man. I hope it work out. Hope everything go good. But just remember, guys, the clock is ticking. Time waits for no man. So that brings me to my next thing. The Honey To-Do lists. Whether you married, got a girlfriend, or whatever kind of relationship you in. You know what I'm saying? If you the person that does things and that list comes up, it's better to just attack the list, do what's on the list. You don't have to do it in any particular order. You don't have to do it right now. You don't have to do it the next day. But just remember, when you get that Honey To-Do list and you're not even thinking about it, the next day come. You're not thinking about it. The day after that come. You're not thinking about it. Then the next day come. Now you're not thinking about it. It's just like, it's almost like a domino effect. So, but if you can be better, be better. That's all part of being better. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about them doctor visits. Why do we not like going to the doctor? I guess we all afraid of getting bad news, right? But check this out. You don't go to the doctor, something happened, because you not feeling good, you go to the doctor. You damn sure finna get some bad news. That can be prevented by being a better, transparent man. Take your ass to the doctor, get your routine checkup, take your ass to the dentist, get your teeth checked. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, when bad shit sneak up on you, bruh, it sneak up on you. And it ain't gonna be good. Oh, I'm not feeling good. And then somebody gonna be like, what's wrong with you? And you be like, I don't know, man. Yeah, you don't know. You have no idea because you ain't been taking care of yourself. So it can be a number of things. That's the wrong thing to do. Make sure you go to the doctor, get yourself checked out, because you don't want to be riding away in no goddamn ambulance because of your own stupidity. Just remember, man, any and everything that you do, you have control over what happens to you to a certain degree. Certain things, yeah, you can't prevent. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that car you like, or that collector item you like, or whatever. You take care of it to the best of your ability to prevent anything bad from happening to it. You gotta do the same thing with your body.
Hello.
Duh. So, man, I don't know. I hope y'all feeling me, man. I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I'm just trying to talk to my peoples. Just trying to spit it out there. You know what I mean? Just put it in the atmosphere. Just keep it all the way 100. Another thing, we got to be better. We got to be able to take constructive criticism or ridicule. If we can't take none of that, we can't better ourselves. Because the fact is that you don't want to hear that shit when you hear it. But the thing is, whatever you going through at that particular time, people see that there's a slight problem or a little bit of a problem. Now, everybody ain't boisterous. Everybody not going to voice their opinion on what you do or how you feel or how you moving. And most of us feel like, frankly, that ain't none of your goddamn business. So, fuck what you say. You going that way, I'm going that way. I'm going to do me. But in reality, they outside of your box, bro. You in the box. So, everybody that's telling you something, I mean, you can take it with a grain of salt. Everybody ain't telling you something to better yourself. So don't go around listening to what everybody and their mama got to say. But those that's close to you, the ones that fuck with you, friends and family, like your homeboys, your homegirl, your gal, your siblings, you know what I mean? You just gotta, you know, just gotta go with it, man, and like just be like, shit, maybe they got a point. Maybe they keeping it 100. And if you go back to what I said earlier, being transparent, whatever statement they have to say about you, whatever they got to say about you, it's not gonna have any power over your emotions. It's not gonna have any power over the way it makes you feel. It ain't gonna have no effect on your mood. So if you kicking and having a good time and somebody slap like, hey man, bro, you tripping, whatever, with your girl, with your partner, you just wilding, right? If you in your transparent state, when somebody come to you and be like, hey, check this out, this I see whoop whoop whoop, just out of love or whatever, you gonna be like, you know what, that's cool. You gonna keep doing you. Later on, you might be chilling, doing whatever you do, thinking about it. And that's all part of being a better person, man. So that's more power to you, man. Just more power to you. So just remember, be open to ridicule and constructive criticism. All that shit ain't bad. A lot of it is for the good. But, just remember that. Now, let's talk about like money, investments, and hobbies, right? So, investing money is really part of the long game. It helps you in the future. You gotta be in it for the long game. Just, I ain't trying to be funny or, come at nobody and say nothing shady, but check this out. Think about it. Just look around. Look around your surroundings. Look at who's around you. Look at their ages. Look at what they're going through. I mean, it ain't necessarily got to be that somebody going through something bad or somebody living in the pits. That ain't what it got to be about. But what I'm saying is just check it out. Somebody that's, middle age, closer to, through the middle of 50, closer to 60, still grinding, working, putting in a shit ton of overtime and just doing things that could have been prevented by better choices that they could have made prior to being in this situation, because they got to a point of transparency to where they're like, yeah, I can do this. I'm going to put a little bit here. I'm going to put a little bit there. Yeah, let me put something in this 401k. Let me put something in this Roth or RIA. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that right? Roth IRA. Thank you. Yeah, I had it wrong. But Roth IRA. And those are just, good. That's just some of the good spots to park some of your income in. It's a ton of different ways to invest and diversify your portfolio. You know what I'm saying? You could buy you a $2,000-$3,000 house and sit on it. And even with that being said, it's going to appreciate, because what happens is the county where it's located, they're going to increase the taxes. And the taxes are going to be increased because you're going to have a higher, you're going to have a higher, what is it when they come out to your house? And yeah, you're going to have a higher appraisal. So just say you paid 2-3 grand for it, right? If the house ain't condemned or burnt to the ground or just a piece of land / partial, you buy it for 2-3 grand, cut the grass, and if it's got busted out windows, fix the windows. You ain't gotta like get new windows. You can go to like a little hardware store and get your window, take the window, especially in older houses. They got storm windows and screen windows. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you buying a house for $2,000-$3,000, it's not gonna have nice vinyl windows in it. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100, right? So you can just take the screens out, take the glass out, take it up and get the panes replaced. Put the panes back in there. You ain't gotta go in there if you ain't ready. You ain't gotta go in there. You ain't gotta clean it out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta replace the copper. But if it's mold in it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with going in and replacing whatever needs to be replaced or whatever needs to be cleaned to stop the whole mold situation. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, it's that's a good investment pool. So back to the appraisal thing. You buy it for 3 grand. They come in and just do an exterior appraisal. The grass cut. The windows ain't busted. You got up, you did a soft roof wash. You know what I'm saying? You put a little chemical on the roof. No power wash, no nothing needed. Just you sprayed the roof down with a chemical. You went up there with a normal powered water hose and sprayed the chemical off. That removes the discoloration. You know what I'm saying? So these just little tips I'm giving, are things that'll work and make a world of difference. So on your appraisal. So you buy it for 3 grand. That's an investment. You buy it for 3 grand. 6-7 months later or even a year later, they come through. They appraise it. You get an appraisal. Yeah, they raising your property tax, but the appraisal that you get is $16,000 to $4,000 higher than what you paid for the property. And right then and there, you can sell it to an investor. You don't have to put it on the market. You can sell it to an investor. You know what I mean? But that's just one of the things in hobbies, man. Get you some good, some good hobbies, man. Good extracurricular activities. Nothing bad, none of that crazy is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, if y'all want to hear me talk about some more topics, guys, girls, it don't matter. Just leave it in the comment box below, and drop in there what y'all want to talk about, and I'll start reading comments. We'll start chopping it up. We'll start talking about it. And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? As always, like, share, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell so you know when I post new stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Brandon J. Got him. Podcast.